Good evening and good day, whatever time it is for you. I am thankful that you're here. I'm looking forward to spending some time with you. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. I am so happy to see you here today. I'm having a heck of a time here. I'm having a heck of a time. I'm looking forward to explaining myself to you. Maddie in the house. Maddie says, "Hey, has anybody seen my Tara? She's my little huggy bear, you know." Maddie, it's so nice to see the first comment of the night from you. How are you doing, friend? Are you still in here? Check, check. That was at 3:17. You were super early, Maddie. If you're just coming in here, just popping in, welcome. I'm glad to see you. Let me know who you are. Let me know what's going on with you. I'm certainly going to let you know what's going on with me. It's a lot. It's a lot. As you see, I have a new background here. I'm not sure that this is going to be the way that everything stays. This is just the first spot that I happen to set my computer up. I thought about maybe having it be more like just the, and I'm moving, so bear with me, just this background. That's what I intended to do. But we're learning as we go. Lee, hey Lee, nice to see you. Welcome in. If you're just joining us, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Tara. I'm a peer support specialist. I specialize in working with people, supporting people with substance misuse and mental health conditions. Personally, I'm feeling a little bit wonky today. Reason being, quite a few reasons actually. Some of you know that I'm in the process of moving. Well, I moved. I did move. I actually turned my keys in yesterday on Sunday to my old place. I am no longer at the old place. I'm now totally in the new place. I'm happy to report that. I'm still not settled in. There's boxes everywhere. I know where nothing is. And I'm in the process of getting a crown delivered in my mouth, and I've got a temporary right now, and I had to go in for an adjustment today because my mouth was hurting so bad. My bite was off. So I'm dealing with a lot here. I'm dealing with a lot, and I'm so glad that you're joining me while I am. I feel like I need a little bit of support today, and I'm certainly not asking for you to give it to me. I need to reach out to my support system and get the support that I need. I've been doing that a little bit. I did, on a positive note, get my internet set up today. So hopefully, let me know how the signal is. Am I coming in loud and clear? Is the audio good? Is the video slightly improved? I'm hoping it's significantly improved because the download and upload speed that I'm operating on now it blows my previous speeds out of the water. So hopefully I'm coming in loud and clear. Megan in the house. Hey, Megan. It's so nice to see you, girl. How you doing, Megan? Megan says, "Yo, yo, T, loving the new backdrop." Right on. It's not too different, but it's definitely different. And I'm sure you're hearing, well, I'm not sure of it, but you're probably hearing an echo because I've got a lot of empty space that I'm working with right now. Megan says, "Moving on up, quite literally. Congratulations. Don't forget to sage it." You know what, Megan? I'm so glad you said that because I actually do have some sage from when I was living in my car. It was gifted to me. I think my sister gave it to me, actually, and I have been keeping it for, I didn't know why I was keeping it, but it's got a nice red ribbon around it. Still smells great. I've had it for several years now. And I think you're right. I think that I need to spread some sage around the place. It feels pretty good in here though too. It doesn't feel like it needs to be saged, but probably it'll be, it can't hurt, right? Megan says, hit that like button. All clear, T. Right on. Megan, do you notice a difference at all? Is it similar quality? Is it better quality? I'm wondering about that. And of all the days, it's like I've been busy today. I've been busy today. So I think the weaker signal kind of worked for me. I got to hide behind the weak signal at my old place, but now I should be coming in more clearly. If you're just joining, welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. I was just chit chatting with the people who were here already and giving them an update on my life. As you can tell, if you've been here before, I have a different backdrop than I have had in the past because I moved. I am in a new place and I love it here. I am absolutely exhausted. I've got a lot more than just the move going on right now. I'm having a problem with my temporary crown and my mouth that I've got. I had to go in today and have it adjusted. And it's been quite a journey getting this crown delivered. Let me tell you what. I want to know what's going on with you. I've got so much going on and I've been so busy that I haven't really um, been connecting with people as much as I like to. So let me know what's going on with you. Are you crazy busy also? I've been feeling like I'm kind of in between two worlds right now. I'm kind of in between my previous life and my comfort zone there and my new one. And I know that I'll get comfortable. I know I'll get cozy eventually. But let me know if you can relate to that, whether it be during a move or maybe you're transitioning into a new job, which I check that box also. I'm also getting ready to start a new job. Lots of transition going on for me right now. But let me know what your experience has been. I would love to hear from you in the chat about transition and how you dealt with it. How did you cope with being in between two worlds? And how did you feel leaving the old one behind? I thought Megan says, how's the moving brain? It's still alive and kicking, Megan, to be honest. So if you were at my last stream, you know all about the moving brain. You know a little too much about the moving brain. And if you weren't, if you're new to this party, I will give you some background and just tell you that I could not remember my head from my toes last week. Last Wednesday, I was in the thick of moving out from my old place and into my new one. And I didn't even tell y'all that my mouth was really bothering me. I don't know why I didn't tell y'all that. I think probably because I had taken some ibuprofen and Tylenol and it wasn't really bothering me that much, but I've been taking too much. I'll just be honest, because it hurts so bad. And I've had to dial it down because I want to burn a hole in my stomach. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of dealing with the ouch right now. And so we'll see. I would love to kick it here with you as long as you want to kick it here with me. We'll see if I can hang tonight because my mouth is um, it's pretty sore today, having had it adjusted this morning. See, you said it's hard to find people like yourself who don't do drugs and not too much of a normie. I can relate to that. See you 100%. I'm still looking for my in-person tribe. I've got a few people that I hang out with in the city that I'm relatively new to. Uh, None of them are straight though, like clean and sober. Three of them, one of them uses marijuana recreationally, and One of them uses marijuana medicinally, and one of my friends drinks alcohol like a normie. She's not a heavy drinker by any means, but she's a normie. And I support all of that. I love all three of these people very much. And I love spending time with them in person. I am really hoping to to connect with some people both in person and also like through this stream. I get a lot of my social interaction with people who are working on their recovery through this stream. And I really, for 2024, some of you know, I had set a goal for myself to connect with more people and build a stronger support system in 2024. So, see you. Thanks for that comment. I totally agree that it can be challenging um, to find people like that. I did participate in 12 step for about 17 months of my recovery. And that was a really good place to start. I started feeling a little out of place there when I started my mental health recovery, specifically the mental health medication part of my recovery, which has been critical. It has improved my life so much. I just didn't feel like I could be completely authentic, and perhaps I didn't find the right group or needed to shop around for the right group, essentially. I haven't done that as of yet. We'll see if I do it. I'm not saying that I'm done with 12 step. I just needed a break from it so that I could prioritize my mental health recovery. See you, so hard to find friends, etc. Yes, I definitely, like I was just saying, can relate to what you're saying. I think though that when we do find those friends, um, for me anyways, I will value them so much. And I thought for a while that I had to have clean and sober friends who surfed. And maybe I'll find the clean and sober friends who will surf, but I'm finding as I move through my recovery, I'm more comfortable being friends with people who have a healthy relationship with my previous drugs of choice. Um, and they're respectful. I have a boundary around what I will accept and what I won't, and being around the substance use, even though it's healthy for them, would not be comfortable for me. So I set that boundary. I say, just I've not even had to communicate. Please just don't do it around me. It's kind of like an unspoken thing. They know I'm in recovery. I don't have to I don't have to say it, but I would. See, what are some strategies that you have used to connect with people both in person and online? And that goes for everyone. I'm actually really interested to know what everybody thinks about establishing new friendships, or if that's too far because it can take time to build a friendship. How do you go about meeting new people? I'll throw a couple things out. My therapist, we've been talking about this too. So, this one more thing for you, see you, and everybody who's interested. For me, my therapist suggested Toastmasters and Rotary Club. I like both of those ideas. I'm not ready to move forward with anything right now because I'm so busy with moving and I'd like to get settled in. And oh, yeah, my place is being fumigated on Wednesday. So, in addition to just having moved, I have to go to a hotel for 2 days. while the place is fumigated for termites. I digress. How do y'all, what are some ideas like that, like Toastmasters or like Rotary Club, that you have for establishing new relationships? Megan says, I've moved so many times. Each one gets more frustrating. I can't lie. I'd like to just be in my home and be grounded. On the flip side, though, I love the idea of a fresh start. Yeah, and see, Megan also says, see you. I hear you, brother. I've also moved so many times, Megan. In fact, I lived in my car for 5 years and moved every day. I'm ready to just, I don't know that I'll be in this place forever, but I have no plans on moving anytime soon, and that feels really nice. I still feel like I'm not settled in yet, so I still feel like I have to get ready to go or something like that. Megan, have you lived in Canada your whole life? See you. I just focused on myself and business that kept me busy and making money. Then got to find a partner who has their own social network or something. Okay. I think that's a good strategy to just focus on building pieces of your life and then letting it happen. Peter in the house, hey, fighting for recovery. Peter says, a lot easier to find yourself when you're 100% sober. Hard to be around people drinking when it seems they are far from inner peace. Still trying to find it. It's a really good point, Peter. I have not spent much time around people who are drinking in my recovery. I've been to a family reunion and people were drinking there, but I kept my distance, hung out with people who weren't drinking, and talked with the people who were drinking intermittently. And I agree with you, Peter. I think it is a lot easier to really get in touch with yourself and what you want and where you're going and accomplish things when you're clear and sober. Artem in the house. Hey, Artem, nice to see you. Artem says, I've always been around cigarette smoke with my friends, never had a break from it. Even after you quit, Artem, you're able to be around the cigarette smoke. I was too, the cigarette smoke. I popped a lot of mints when I quit smoking cigarettes, but I remained around it as well. Not so much these days. It's been years and I don't really hang out with many smokers these days. Not on purpose. I just don't. Plus there's a non-smoking ordinance in my city, so that helps. CU says, I live in Virginia. I don't think I like most of the people around here, anyways, sober or not sober. I used to live in Virginia too. CU, I lived in Blacksburg for a period of time. So I stick with my clients and girlfriend and talk to a few old friends on the phone. That's a support system. CU, I'm so happy to hear that you are connecting with people who sound like they're good for you. I think good people, good support system, it's rare to find a strong person in your support system, and good on you. Good on you for putting effort and energy into the right people. See you. I think if I moved out of state, would be around my type, probably down south. See you. Is that something that you really want to do? And is your girlfriend open to something like that? How would what would she think about that? Schoolboy Kai in the house. Hey, Schoolboy Kai, welcome in. Nice to see you. We are talking about moving. I titled this stream "Is This Thing On?" because I wasn't sure. I just got my internet connected today. I've been going off of my cell phone hotspot for everything I've done here so far, but it was supposed to be done on Friday, but they couldn't find the place. So, or they didn't show up. I don't know if it's that they couldn't find the place, but they did not show up. So I get my first month of service for free because that happened. So that's exciting. But I wasn't sure if this was gonna work. So that's why I titled it, "Hey, is this thing on?" or whatever the title is. It appears to be working. The comments are good. If you're just joining, please let me know if you can hear me well. Megan said she could hear me. Is the quality better at all? Like, can you see me better? Um, that would be cool if the signal is actually better now, because my upload and download speed is way faster than it was before. Luke in the house. Hey, Mr. McMurka. Merkaba stick. Mr. Merkaba. Mr. McMurk. I'm just going to call you Mr. McMurk because I can pronounce that. Okay, so Artem said streams working way better than usual for me. Haven't had to reload a single time yet. It usually gets interrupted for me, but not yet today. That is great news, Artem. Thank you for that update. I don't think you will have to reload. If you do, please let me know. If anything wonky happens, please let me know. It seems, from what I understand, that this is going to be a way better experience for both of us now that I just had a fiber optic line installed today. They had to they had to correct. There was a cable line installed before. I guess they didn't drill the hole straight, so he had to drill another hole that was correct. It took a substantial amount of time actually, but it seems to be working really well. CU says he laughs. She, meaning his girlfriend, she's not, but maybe when I get older. What state are you in? I'm in Cali. CU. I love California, and that's where I'm at. Schoolboy Kai said the quality is way better this time. That's so good to know. Thank you all for letting me know, because I had a hunch that it was going to be better, but I wasn't sure. So that's music to my ears that it's better. If you're just joining, I want to know, how do you cope being in between phases? Have you ever been aware that you were in between a phase? I'm very aware right now that I am in between my old place and my new place. I'm also getting ready to start a new job, probably in April or May. The place is in the process of being opened, and we still have to get past some bureaucratic tape. So hopefully that goes well. I'm feeling a little like I'm super excited to be in this new place. I'm very excited that my internet, the fiber optic line, was installed today, because y'all are telling me that things are rolling well, and that makes me happy. So there's progress being made. I just feel, I'm still shopping for furniture. I haven't it hasn't all come together. I'm very much in this in between phase right now. And so I want to know how y'all handle the uncertainty of being in between phases. CU says, he laughs and he says, "Cool. I see so many videos of Cali, LA, Skid Row, etc." Yeah, thank God I do not live anywhere near Skid Row. Um, that is not my style. I mean, there's camps all over California, and Washington and Oregon. You know, you see them all over the West Coast. There's no getting away from that on the West Coast, but um, I'm blessed to live in a place that feels a little more safe and secure than Skid Row. Well, not a little, like a lot, a lot. I'm thankful. Y'all, I don't know how long I'm gonna make it tonight. I thought I would roll with you, and if comments start coming in, I'll do my best to roll with you. My mouth is hurting. I made another appointment for tomorrow, even though I just went in today because it's bad. It's really bad. My bite is off. Have y'all ever had a filling before or a crown put in and your bite was off and they had to adjust it? That's exactly what I'm dealing with right now. It's been hurting for about a week now, but today was the soonest they could get me in. So I learned today that I could just go in. I didn't know that, or I would have gone in 5 days ago. Thanks, Schoolboy Kai. I will feel better. And I took a little bit of ibuprofen and Tylenol before this. So if we keep rolling, it'll probably improve and start to feel better. But man, tooth stuff, mouth stuff, it's no joke. So Artem says, I do not like transitory phases. Stability is so precious. I still feel like there's not enough of it in my life. Never felt like my job is stable. Never felt like my job is stable. Stability is precious. And I think I take stability for granted, Artem, especially like in the last place that I lived. I achieved a level of stability and mistook it for boredom, I think. Not that I don't get bored. It's very difficult for me to get bored, but I hear what you're saying about stability being such a valuable part of life, and I cannot wait. I was just telling someone, I cannot wait to get to a point where I just have downtime to get back to sourdough and all the little things, all the little hobbies that I have taken a back seat during this move. And it's hard with my mouth too. I'll just be honest. Like, it's hard to eat even right now. It takes me like 3 times longer to eat because I have to do it really slow and not put any pressure on this side of my mouth. They say the crown will be ready for delivery in a week, but it might take two. So they said hopefully my mouth will feel better in a day or two, but it still hurts pretty bad. So I just made an appointment for tomorrow, and it might be overkill, but I cannot walk around like this for another 2 weeks. Luke, put what effort I can into new phase and allow emotions and things from the past not coming with me fall away as gracefully as I can. That's a that's the goal too. That's my goal too. Luke is just as in life, just try to handle every curveball, every situation with as much grace as I can. I like how you mentioned emotions because I have felt so many emotions with this move. I thought I would just be all excited and happy. I actually found myself getting very emotional in a sort of sad way yesterday. I took a photograph of my studio completely empty and cleaned out. Um, and I couldn't I think everybody probably does this. Let me know if you do. When you're leaving for the last time and locking the door, you got to take a look at it. You got to just gaze for like a little longer than normal. Do you do that? I did that yesterday and I got emotional. Schoolboy Kai says, pray for Tara. Please do. I will take all the prayers I can get. Honestly, I'm dealing with a lot of pain right now and only taking ibuprofen and Tylenol, and I can't even take enough of it to where it eliminates the pain. It hurts really bad. But I know it's temporary. I know that it will pass. It always does. And this will be a distant memory. But yeah, I will definitely accept the prayers, Schoolboy Kai. That's a very thoughtful thing for you to say. Thank you. Artem says, Straight Talker in the house. Hey, Straight Talker. Nice to see you. Artem said, feeling happy with my apartment at least. Don't want to ever move to a different neighborhood again. Gonna live in this apartment until I save enough money for, or until I save enough for a house nearby. Good on you, proud, proudly. You are proudly ignorant. That's wonderful. See, you're again with your perspective is such a strength, and I love that you love where you live. That could be a T-shirt or something. Love where you live. It's so important that we're happy with where we live, and I really like the location that I'm at now. Also, I don't know if I'll live in this apartment until I get a house. I don't know that I'll ever buy a house. We will see. See you. Hope you feel better. Thank you. See you. I also hope that I feel better because if my mouth feels this way forever, it won't. It won't. By the way, the crown's going to be, they've done so much work on that crown. It's going to be perfect when they finally, this is like the third one they've had made because it's just been a little bit off each time. It's going to be perfect. Please let it be perfect. Artem, what's the most stressful thing for you currently? Tara, is it the tooth? You know what, Artem? I think it is my tooth right now because it's just making everything, it's making eating hard, it's making rest hard. I can't take enough ibuprofen and Tylenol to subdue the pain. Um, Drinking is uncomfortable. Like this tea is now room temperature, so that's better. But like if it's hot, it hurts. If it's cold, it hurts. I can't think of anything else because at this point the move is done. The fumigation coming up feels a little bit stressful too. I don't know if you heard that, Artem, or if you're just joining, welcome in. Uh, I'm giving a little bit of a life update this stream. I just moved into a new place. I turned in my keys yesterday, so the move itself is done. I'm having my new place, or the landlord is having the new place fumigated on Wednesday, Thursday, in just 2 days. So I haven't been able to like unpack completely because I'm just going to have to pack up a lot of the stuff like food and body care products and things like that and take it to the hotel with me. So that's stressful too. But I would argue that my tooth is the most stressful thing because it's making everything else seem so much bigger than it is. Luke, oh, I made sourdough French toast today and thought of your sourdough passion. Sourdough French toast is bomb. Luke, the best sourdough French toast I've ever made. I made these cinnamon um, coconut milk baked apples for the top of the French toast and put maple syrup on it. It was so good. You actually remind me that I want to make that again. I'm going to make a note. When I get back from the hotel, I'm going to make me some sourdough French toast. Hopefully, my tooth isn't hurting by then. With the baked apples. So good. Straight talker. Hi, Tara. Sorry you have a owie in your mouth. I always say that teeth pain hurts so bad because it's so close to the brain. Hugs. Yeah, straight talker. Thanks. And she says, I see tears. Sorry, darling. Definitely. I have cried. I cried at the dentist today because it hurt so bad. And it's been hurting so bad for so long, like a week now. And then the adjustment didn't really fix it. So thank you, straight talker. I appreciate that. Schoolboy Kai wants to know, does it hurt to talk? It doesn't hurt to talk. Um, it just hurts, if that makes sense. And it feels like it's taking more energy to not put pressure on the part that hurts, if that makes sense. Straight talker, you're tenderhearted. Go rest, sweetheart. Feel better. See you next week. Thanks, Straight Talker. This is probably going to be a shorter stream. We're at 38 minutes. I could see riding out the comments and ending it a little earlier than normal tonight because I don't have a whole lot of extra oomph in me to keep things going, to keep things rolling. If you know what I'm saying. I usually am pretty bubbly and cheery and excited, but my mouth hurts so bad. If you're just joining, welcome in. Um, my name's Tara. I'm a peer support specialist. I work with people in recovery from substance misuse and mental health conditions. I'm in the middle of a move. I just got internet installed today, hence the name. Is this thing on? People in the chat have told me that it's actually better quality than it was. So it seems that, yes, this thing is on. That being said, I'm having some issues with dental work that I'm having done right now. Funny enough, I had no pain before I started having the work done, but I had a cracked tooth that needs a crown, and they've tried to deliver 3 different crowns so far that haven't fit perfectly. So I've got another temporary crown on, and this one was so high. It hurts so bad. I went in and had it adjusted today, but it still hurts pretty bad. So I appreciate y'all bearing with me while I go through this. Straight Talker, see you next week. Okay, Straight Talker, thank you so much. Brian Lane in the house. Brian, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. Brian says, just saw this on my recommendations and clicked to see what this is here. Well, Brian, this is not your average stream. I'm usually a little more chipper and talkative. A lot's going on for me. I'm curious on what all's going on with you and how you handle transition. I'm in the middle of a lot of transition, and I'm dealing with some dental pain right now. Um, so, what are you going through? I want to first of all tell you how happy I am that you're here. And second of all, I want to get to know you. And people in the chat, we like to get to know you too. So, what's going on with you? What do you got going on right now? And if you don't feel like sharing, that's okay too. How do you deal with transition? I'd be curious to know about that. Luke, I know mouth pain well. I ignored it for about 12 years and had to face the truth that I needed help. So happy to be able to eat comfortably. Right? I can't wait. That's the thing that really blows my mind, Luke, is that I didn't have any pain before I started this whole crown process. And now it's just like, when will it end? See you. There's this gel called Ambucel or something. It will numb your gums. You can get it over the counter. Ambucel. I'm gonna jot that down. Thanks. See you. Never heard of Ambucel. I like the sound of numb right now. I mean, for my gums. You know what I mean, y'all. Oh, Ambugel. Ambugel. Okay. Brian Lane says, do breathing exercises and maybe listen to a 528 frequency. I love that idea, Brian. I'm going to actually jot down the 528 frequency. I haven't listened to any frequencies other than Tesla's tone lately. I used to be very into that stuff. Thank you for the recommendations, Brian. I'm jotting them down. Straight Talker, great question. Would you consider taking a short acting painkiller? I would, Straight Talker. I would have no qualms if they prescribed me something. I would take it because I'm in so much pain right now. I would. Um, I don't. I don't have uh, any fear around becoming addicted to it, and painkillers weren't my drug of choice. So I would take it in a heartbeat, Karen. A straight talker. By the way, all I think about is flipping sourdough now. Me too. You and me both. I cannot wait until I can get back into the groove of my sourdough. It's just, I need to feed Vicky. Actually, my sourdough starter's name is Vicky, and she needs a feeding. See, French toast is excellent. Favorite breakfast. Ooh, especially when it's got baked cinnamon apples made with coconut milk on them on the French toast. Hey, STB, welcome in. What's today's topic? Have you tried clove oil? So today's topic was really just a life update on what I'm going through. I want to hear what y'all are going through. I'm going through a lot. Most significantly, though, Artem asked a good question. What's the most stressful thing in my life? The most stressful thing in my life right now is the dental work I'm having done. I had cracked a tooth and they're putting a crown on it. And I have a temporary right now that I just had adjusted today, and it hurts so bad. So the topic, if you can get a topic out of that, I titled it "Is This Thing On?" because I just had a fiber optic line installed today in my new place. I'm in the process. Actually, I moved. I turned in my key yesterday. I am actually moved into the new place, although I've got a lot of things to do, including dealing with this dental work. But I would go as far as to say that the dental work is like the thing that I've talked about the most. So it's kind of an open discussion today, we'll just say. If there's something you want support with, please feel free. If you've got any suggestions on how I might cope with this pain that I'm dealing with, I'm open to that. I also was asking people how they deal with transition because I'm in a lot of transition right now, like with moving into a new place, with starting a new job. Um, they're fumigating my new place on Wednesday. If you didn't catch that earlier, which means I have to go to a hotel. I just moved in last week and I've got to go to a hotel on Wednesday and Thursday. So a lot of transition going on right now. How do you deal with that? Clove oil, though. I'm gonna write that down. I think I see a lot of y'all wanting to kick me off. I think we'll see. I'm getting the feeling that we are probably gonna close this one down pretty early. I do feel land in the plane, but if you're just coming in, welcome in. I'm so glad to see you here. My name is Tara. I'm a peer support specialist. I specialize in people in recovery, working with people in recovery from mental health and substance use, misuse. So if it's your first time here, please feel free to introduce yourself. It looks like we've got Ghost and Maddie in the house. If you're new, I would love to know who you are and something special about you. I want to get to know who you are. Luke says, yeah, Brian, when my mouth was hurting, I would do breath work and say, I am healthy. I think some I am mantras would probably be a really good thing to practice right now. Schoolboy Kai, I think you should end the stream today. You need rest. Straight Talker, I'm really signing off now. Hope you will too. Thanks, Schoolboy Kai and Straight Talker. I appreciate the support. And I do feel that we're probably getting ready to wind down because my mouth does hurt pretty bad. Thank you for the support. STV, go take care of yourself. All right, y'all are rooting me off the stage right now, which I can appreciate. Brian Lane says listening to a sound frequency helps too, like the ancient Egyptians believed sound is healing. Okay, Brian, thanks for that. Ghost, hopefully all is well soon. May you heal up soon. Yeah, Ghost, I hope so too. If y'all are just joining me for the first time, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. I stream on Wednesdays also around this same time. I piggyback off of Kevin over at Kickin' Addiction. So Wednesdays it ebbs and flows with the time. Mondays I'm here at 4:15. So it would be great to see y'all again. Hopefully my mouth is feeling better on Wednesday. Okay, and STB is Sean. Right on, Sean. Sean, it is nice to meet your acquaintance. I'm so happy you found us here. Maddie says, testing 1, 2. Is this thing on? Take my wife, please. Rachel in the house. Hey, Rachel. Nice to see you. Rach says, "Hey, boo, doing dinner, but listening while I can. Hope everyone's doing well." Always nice to see you in here, Rach. And I hope dinner is going well for you. Tell the family I said hi. Ghost. Won't lie, I probably have some TMD issues right now, so I feel you. My jaw hurts a lot, not often, but sometimes when I chew a lot or talk in general. Yeah, I believe you, Ghost. And it is really hard. It's really hard. It just it's overwhelming sometimes to deal with oral pain. Oragel. I've heard of Oragel, but I've never used it before. Thanks, Sean. Thank you. Maddie wants to know what's wrong with my gums. So it's not actually my gums, Maddie, although they might be inflamed because I'm getting a crown delivered. We're on the third iteration right now. And so I've got another temporary crown on right now. And it had to be adjusted today because my bite was off and it just caused such intense pain that ibuprofen and Tylenol is not even doing it for me. Brian, I've been clean from hard drugs since November of 21. I just started a channel here on YouTube to help people strengthen by mind, body, and spirit. Brian Lane, that's awesome. I'm going to jot. What's the name of your channel, Brian? Is it Brian Lane? I'm glad you found us here, Brian. I'll be interested to see what you create. See, you just Googled it. Says it's spelled ambisol. Okay. Oh, ambisol. Okay. Ambisol. There is gel and Ambisol Maximum that's in liquid. It's worth it to go to the store. Okay, Ambisol. I could probably go get that before the sun goes down. Brian says, "What I did when I quit drugs was a lot of working out and also learning to strengthen mindset and a lot of meditation, breath work, and going into nature to communicate with spirit." Brian, you sound like my kind of guy. I'm glad you found us here. Normally, I would have a lot of things to say about that. My mouth is, as you just heard, I'm having some dental work done and it is not going well right now. So I think I might actually go get some of this. People are telling me a lot of different things: Oragel, Anbesol, clove oil, breathing exercises, meditation, 528 frequency, all of these things that I can try. So thank you very much for all your suggestions. And Brian, I'm really proud of you for finding recovery. That's hard work. So I hope you keep it up, friend. Sean says transition is inevitable. Moving is especially hard. No matter how hard the change is, try and go with the flow. Why make a hard situation any worse? Totally, Sean. I've heard moving is one of the most stressful things that a human can go through. Brian says, "Well, I'm glad this popped up on my screen and I wish you the best healing." Thank you, Brian. Thank you so much. I'm glad it popped up for you too and that you clicked on it. Sean says on March 18th, I will be alcohol free for 21 years. Dang, Sean, that's wonderful. Congratulations. March 18th is right around the corner. I hope that you celebrate with us. Ben, things go okay? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, Ben, I hope you heard all of that. If you didn't, feel free to rewind it because I don't think I can talk much longer. Ghost. Hi, I am Ghost, high schooler and a big time lover of sports, making connections and trying thrilling stuff. Something about me that's interesting, perhaps how easily I can make anyone happy or comfy. Well, Ghost, we're so happy that you're here. You sound exactly like the type of person who we love to see around here. So I hope that we get to know you a little bit better or a lot better. Maddie says, "Hi everyone, I'm Maddie and I'm new here. I'm a person, people, and a real go getter." He's not new, everyone. Maddie Torrance is not new around here. I can always guess the amount of jelly beans in a jar, even if it's incorrect. Maddie, I won a jelly bean contest one time because I guessed the number just one time. Bar fight? No, Ben. It's tooth pain. I'm in the middle of a crown delivery and my temporary had to be adjusted. Ghost. By the way, call me Omer. Did I say that right? Is it Omer or Omer Ghost? Ghost is Omer or Omer. I think it's Omer. Sure, Rach. I would love to talk later, but I'll probably need a break between now and then. Thank you for sending that, Rachel. Yeah, a crown. Thanks for sending that, Rach. Maddie says that was the name of my main name of my first band, Inflamed Gums. Ben did a sentence in a few bands as well. Brian, I'm glad you're here. Ghost says, well, regarding your initial question on transition, I believe to transition easily and smoothly is to immerse yourself in it because change is required to excel. That's very profound, Ghost. I appreciate you taking the time to share that because I'm here, it's like I'm here and I'm probably going to go off soon. I normally go for way longer than this, but I just don't. I think it would probably be wise of me to rest my nerves. Yeah, thanks, Sean. Sean says, I hope you find something to take the edge off your pain. I will unsub and resub with notifications to see if it works. Have a great night. Whatever works for you, Sean. Thank you. That means a lot. I'm happy that you feel comfortable here, and I hope to see you again. Maddie says, go with the flow. Hi, I'm Flo. Kiss my grits. Tara, pro tip, always say it was a bar fight. I've been in one bar fight before, actually. It didn't turn out good for the other girl. Brian, I started my channel. That's a story for another day. And that's not my style, y'all. That's not my style. I was not okay. Brian says, I started my channel, and especially because I wanted to get out of comfort zone, but my teeth are messed up. So when I talk, everyone can see. I'm just getting used to talking a little more. Brian, these things take time. I'm I love talking. Some of y'all know that I love talking with y'all. I love hearing what you have to say. today I'm limiting my words because it's painful. So, Brian, practice makes better. And we're with you. We're with you. I'm rooting for you. I'm really excited that you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. And I agree. That's that's how we grow. Omer. Okay, Omer. Hope that helps. Ghost, Omer. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. Omer. Omer. Heather, hey Heather, thanks for the healing vibes. I know you've got some crystals that you could probably place in a certain way for me. Ghost, can we call you Gomer? Luke, my favorite band was In Flames for a long time. Now it's Kojira. I wonder if I said that right. I've never heard of them. Tara, please go again. Hope you rest well and have a nice jaw when you're done. Thanks, Ghost. I mean, Omer. Omer. It'll take me a little bit of time probably, but I'm going to do my best to remember that you're Omer, Ghost. The ghost with the most. Curious to hear that. Luke, I'm happy to hear you have 6 teeth left on top. That's wonderful news. Maddie, I was in a bar fight once. It was bad. We both lost. Rachel says, if you're not feeling good, boo, don't worry. Just text me. No pressure. I have to sign off, but I'll fill you in later. Okay, Rach, I hope you're doing okay and that everything's well with you and your family. Peter says, discomfort is the only way to grow. What if it's mouth pain? Am I growing from this mouth pain as we land the plane here? Ben says, ouch. Yeah, I had braces for all the way from like 8 to 10ish to 28. I remember that pain and I feel for anyone with tooth pain. Tooth pain is so bad. I don't have children. I've never been in labor before. And I know that that is some of the worst pain. From what I've experienced, though, tooth pain is the absolute worst, aside from childbirth, from what I understand. Okay, y'all. Well, I hate to say it. It pains me to say that, put your seat trays up and secure your belongings. It really pains me to say that, but I just, I think I need to rest my nerves. So, if this is your first time here, welcome in. You're seeing me in a rare form today. Not usually this somber, but I'm in a lot of pain right now and I'm doing my best to cope. Brian has had abscesses in his gums not long ago. Take care, Tara. Heather wants to know how Artem is doing. You know what? Since I'm not going as long as normal, y'all, I want y'all to feel free to go over to the Discord. I'm gonna post a link. I didn't even plug the meeting yet. Oh shoot. Here, bear with me. I'm gonna grab this link. Maybe some of you want to go over to Discord. I might even just sign on and not say much. If y'all are interested in taking this conversation over to Discord, I think that would be really cool. I might just sit and listen to y'all talk. On Thursday nights, we have a meeting over on Discord. It's a face-to-face meeting. I love that meeting. I get to see your faces. You don't have to show your face if you'd rather be on voice only. Click that Discord link, join the server. that Rachel just transferred over to me. So it says Rachel 23 server. I need to update that. I haven't got to it yet. I'm in transition right now. But if you're interested, hop over to Discord next, and maybe we can maybe y'all can chit chat over there. I'll listen, maybe speak a little bit, but I won't have to speak continuously over there, and it will give my jaw a rest. So, with that being said, yeah, Heather, self-care is important. I am going to take care, but I still want to be social. I still want to spend time with you. So, meet me over on Discord. I'll stay over there for a few minutes and see if anybody shows up. And if you do, we can have a conversation where I rest my jaw a little bit. The more the merrier. That means I'll have to talk even less. And if not, on Thursday nights at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have that face-to-face meeting, and it is so much fun. I would love to see you there. Bye, Terry, you little love monkey. Heather wants to know if Artem is going to Discord. I'm down for Discord. Okay, cool. We've got some people. We've got some people going over there. I'll go over there too for a little bit and see how I can hang. It'd be nice to have a decent Discord chat to sort of decompress from that. Yeah, let's go over there right now. Matt, don't be a cat. Artie, don't be tardy. Yeah, let's go decompress. Okay, y'all. Well, hopefully I see you over at the Discord. That would be super cool. If not, it has been a pleasure talking with you as always. Thank you for bearing with me and understanding what's going on with my mouth, and um, encouraging me to take care of myself. That means a lot to me. I love you all so much. I will see you on Wednesday around the same time. Like I said, I piggyback off of another streamer, Kevin over at Kick and Addiction. So I ebb and flow on Wednesdays with my start time, but it'll be somewhere around 4:35. And until next time, uh, it's been a pleasure. Wait, what did I say? I already said it's been a pleasure as always. I love you all very much, and I hope to talk to you soon.